Okay, I'm live now. I'm going to send an honest conversation, another link, as we like to trial things while we're actually live. Okay. 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 We are about. The first one that messed up is on there. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be watching part 2 of the TikTok cult, and we're waiting for an honest conversation to join us. Let me just go ahead and delete the first live that we attempted to do a few minutes ago because that was a mistake. Okay, let me delete this one. An honest conversation is joining us.
Hello.
Can you hear it? Can
Hey
you?
guys.
Okay, good. Okay, now I'm trying to find it. Part 2, Daddy's Girls, Petty Page. Okay, I have part 2. Oh, this one is even longer. Okay. I don't think I even finished it. Okay. Should I make a community post on my thing?
Yeah. Let me see what the title's called.
Right. Oh, BBW.
Ooh, I'm excited. Part 2.
Oh, can I post this? Oh, okay. I think I posted it. Okay.
Cool.
So nobody's on yet. So should we just start?
Yeah, let's
we'll
do
get
it.
in as we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do this full screen. Can you hear the audio?
Or yeah.
16 is consensual, baby. 16 is consensual. And they want them dick so fucking bad.
Yeah, wow. People started threatening my channel.
Is it true that you have a cult of females?
I heard Aunt Karen say that she lives 20 minutes away from Angela.
A report can be made and then he will contact our department.
And then the boy King, he said he got people for me.
He got what?
This man is going to send somebody after me.
I'm in contact with the authorities who just want information on this woman. If y'all really care, if y'all really want something to be done, let's make it happen.
Toledo threatened my daughter, who was 10 years old.
Now, where I thought I was in the place where we were going to come to a solution to help these women, I done sat here and watched the messiest shit I've ever seen.
It sounds
Today's
like
video
it.
is proudly sponsored by Vupu.
I'm
already such a huge fan of
I know.
Vupu, so I was so freaking stoked when I found out that a company that it is that I genuinely use, such as Vupu, wanted to sponsor my content. So thank you so much. Vupu have for these guys the person you're trying to do. a lot of triggering and sensitive topics. If you are triggered by topics pertaining to with caution and look after yourself, okay, bestie? Parasocial relationships. Social media helps foster immediate intimacy, such as parasocial relationship. With many influencers documenting their day-to-day lives to their followers engaging with them, simply by looking into the lens of a camera and addressing the viewer directly, viewers may feel as if they are having a genuine dialogue with the influencer, despite the conversation being entirely one-sided. In two-sided relationships, we self-disclose as a way to
Lillian.
Closeness and connections within friendships and relationships alike. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that most social media influencers and people of interest create content with the intention of making the viewer feel as if they know them, whether it's an honest glimpse into a person's life or a fabricated lifestyle for views. It makes sense that the viewer would develop a sense of familiarity despite never having met somebody in real life. Now, while parasocial relationships in of themselves are inherently a bad thing, there can be moments where they overstep the mark, where the viewers, yes, us, can feel as if we know everything about a person or a situation presented in private or online because we feel like we have a grasp on who that person is based upon the public persona it is that they have presented to us online. So what could happen if your livelihood depended on virality within the attention economy of TikTok? What if you had to hack the system of the current visibility labor practices in order to get the algorithm of TikTok, an ecosystem that functions strictly on viral marketing? What if you found a way to give nothing of yourself whilst others gave everything to you? So welcome back to part 2, you guys, and thank you guys so much for all of your love and support on the previous video. Truly do appreciate it. Like I said, this story keeps developing, so seeing your amazing response to this honestly makes me want to push forward and make more long form interesting content like this. Of course, this takes me much longer in research, in editing, in script writing, and in evidence, but I'm more than willing to put the work in if I know that you guys are truly enjoying yourself as I am. I'm happy to do the extra work if your response is positive. With that being said, I've been watching what's been going on recently intently. So intently that, in fact, Herbella69 has, in fact, blocked me. Why?
Wow.
I don't know. That's honestly neither here nor there. In today's video, we are going to be
one
talking
of the women who left the cult.
So I thought Herbella, I thought she was like the chick that was sending those
sending all those messages last time.
Yeah, but I could be, let me look at it just to
yeah, I think so.
TikTok. I think,
yeah, because this is her. So that is the lady who was sending.
Oh no, it was Herbella is, I think, the chick that had the red hair.
Yeah, this is her.
Okay, yeah. I'm sure she blocked Paige because Paige doesn't have anything to say, not anything good to say about Angela. So
yeah,
of course.
I mean, yeah, I think if I was in that situation, I might just block anybody and everybody involved, something like that.
Yeah, like
his hand in the sensationalization of the BBW cult story, as well as King's allegations towards Angela and Herbella69, which include threats of grooming, doxing, and possible human trafficking, as well as accusing Herbella69 of setting her daughter up to be groomed by Angela. And we'll also be discussing why Herbella69 has in fact left Angela's cult and her life after Angela, as well as finding out about what has been going on with Angela since she has had her main social media TikTok profile taken down. So join me in chapter 1 of Daddy's Girls, the BBW Cult of TikTok, part 2.
Angela, the internet celebrity.
With every social media platform that's launched, a rise and fall will happen within each generation. Cohorts of users will emerge as the stars of the platform, who essentially are the most visible of the lot.
Sorry, I'm so weak.
Hey, Paris.
I am literally the star of TikTok.
Oh, that's the chick that went against Charlie D'Amelio.
That was so cringy.
I know that. Remember that? Like, I was. Oh yeah, I think that was the same chick that was pregnant. Or no, gave birth, and then I did a video on her. She gave birth, and
and then she sold photos of the baby.
Yes,
right?
yes, that was her. That was her.
Wow.
And perhaps even the highest earners in terms of brand collaboration, advertisement, and ad revenue. But in the case of TikTok, though, what does an internet celebrity look like? And how does this differ from other kinds of content creators, such as a YouTuber, a blogger, an Instagrammer, etc., etc.? Well, basically, what creates an internet celebrity is their ability to stay visible online. The quality of their internet celebrity is made up of various different elements. An internet celebrity can be the result of fame, infamy, positive attention, negative attention, talent and skill, virality, and almost as equally, the shelf life of a celebrity can be sustained, transient, intentional or by happenstance, and monetized or unmonetized. But above all else, all of these displays of internet celebrity have to be acknowledged by an audience. Essentially, the quality of a person of interest celebrity is representative of that user's visibility. Now, in the case of Angela, she has had multiple accounts taken down. Her first social media profile, Angela Natural Goddess, was taken down at 130,000 followers. And similarly, her most
doesn't that say anything though?
Social media,
like, doesn't that say when someone's account is consistently being taken down? And that's to the people who are in the cult. It's like, what goes on in your head when you constantly see the person who you're in love with, TikTok is taking down their account constantly?
Oh, and it's just TikTok censorship.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't think about it from outside of their world at all. They just see it as TikTok is attacking. They're attacking. They see it like everybody's against us.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even take that as information of, there's something to reconsider here.
Mm-hmm. And then I also want to know, I guess I'll never know this, but I wonder the conversation that chick that blocked Petty Page, I wonder the conversation her and Angela had, like, oh, there's this because I mean, you would think that's the thing about cults is that you're so brainwashed to where you just believe everything the leader is telling you.
Like after Petty Page posted the video, they had a conversation. You think they had a conversation about?
Oh, of course. Yeah. After Petty Page posted the video, it obviously, because they're social media people, they got tagged and etc. I'm sure. And Angela, I'm sure Angela was on it ASAP because she's a really good liar, manipulator, scammer, fraud. Like she's a good all those above. And so I'm sure she immediately had to be like, okay, what am I going to tell them to get them to just be like, F her, block her?
Yeah,
and I bet you Angela probably told her followers, so to speak, to block Petty Page because God forbid if Page got through their heads. That's scary.
No, yeah, because every person I've interacted with who's like that, you're right. Like whenever something comes out that makes them look bad, they immediately have some way to spin it to make them look good again.
Right. And that's also like a narcissist too.
Yep. Hey, Paris. And yeah, it's like Petty Page looks really pretty here today. Lillian said Angela also kissed the 14, like a 14-year-old. Okay. Elaborate on that.
Angela the Goddess was also taken down at 170,000 followers. But what's happened in the past couple of days is that things have got more and more extreme. Angela's had every new account it is that she's created on TikTok taken down. In a system of getting her followers to boost her account to 1,000 followers, which is the threshold of which you need on TikTok to be able to live stream, going live for a period of time before getting flagged and having the page taken down again. It got so bad for Angela with the mass reporting and flagging of her content that she ended up actually going live on her daddy's girl minion, if you will, Bunny. You know, the girl who likes to pray to Angela? Yeah, that one.
Oh,
She went over to Bunny's profile and used Bunny's TikTok account in order to address her following and her new viewers. See, what has since happened is that Angela has gained infamy. New people have heard about the cult and people are now joining in her lives out of mere curiosity. This has seen Angela develop a new celebrity-like status because the way that TikTok functions is to place more attention on post-based virality rather than persona-based fame. But somehow, in Angela's case, she seems to teeter the edge of having an interesting personality that people follow. And the structure of her cult always allows her to get this post-based virality, either through herself and some of the things it is that she says and does, or her adoring cult members spreading the message.
This is your man. Yeah. Look at the screen.
That's nice.
Stick beside him.
Sustain long-term fame on the likes of earlier social media such as Instagram as well as YouTube used to be based on a coherent persona or an online identity that followers would like to be like. Someone who's somewhat aspirational. Followers could subscribe to these influencers, continuously keep up to date, feel a degree of interest and investment in learning about their personal lives on and offline, and be persuaded of the sponsored posts it is that they share as a result of communicational intimacies that they've shared over time. That was the era of Instagram, the era of persona-based anchored fame. However, on a space like TikTok, the nature of fame and virality has shifted. And
no, I was just like, okay, Paige, like I want to get back to like the tea. I don't because no, because she said that she wrote a script, and so I'm like, I just want to get back. Like I don't care about like.
Hold on, let's see.
Not
okay. Let's go to the
influencers.
There we go.
Okay. King of Clout. According to Google Trends, the term clout launched itself into the public dialect in 2017, but it's been used back as far as 2004.
She's still laying down
right. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't need a lesson on what clout is.
Wait, who's this guy?
DJ Soulchild is a New York DJ with ties to one of Angela's ex-cult members, Herbella69. The beef between King and Angela started...
Oh, that's the chicken.
That's the one who went crazy in the DMs. So
yeah,
he knows
but that's also
her.
Oh, I know. I thought it was the other chick. That was her who went crazy in the DMs.
Yeah, that's the same one. She just has a different wig.
Oh,
she changes her
thought
wig.
It was. No, I thought it was the girl that went on that Black podcast. I thought it was her that was in the DMs.
Oh no. So yeah. That one, I don't know what's going on with her, but she was on that podcast, and this one is the one who went off.
That was sending those text messages?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Kim began noticing that the BBW cult was gaining traction on TikTok. So he decided to exploit his ties to Herbella69. Herbella69 met King.
Wait, you know what you need to do?
One evening where King and her happened to be at a club hanging out with Sam Smith, the non-binary UK-based Stay With Me singer. There's even footage of the pair of them hanging out together with Sam Smith. All on that fateful night.
Yeah. How the fuck I get Sam Smith? I'm hollering. He pays attention.
Oh, there he is.
This is...
That's pretty cool, though. I mean, despite
everything.
I could bop to this song.
It was a whole vibe.
I wonder if Sam Smith knew that they were actually being recorded at this moment in time. Now, according to Herbella69, King had posted that he was stuck in New York with no way to get home. Herbella offered him a place to stay in her hotel for some shelter for the night until local transport services became available. King is based in New Jersey but works as a DJ in New York. Okay. As far as Herbella's concerned, that's as far as their relationship went. He was a guy that she knew, and she had his telephone number, and she tried to help him out one evening. However, after Shay started making allegations about Herbella being a bad parent in their public mudslinging match,
and I did.
See, that's why I felt like, is it just beef among the harem? Because what she's saying is Shay, the one who was on that podcast, was attacking Herbella for being a bad parent. And so a lot of their lives would just be them arguing and fighting.
No, I think because you know how when you're okay, no, you see, let me start that sentence again because no one would know how because we're not in a cult, but I feel like it's one of those things to where they nitpick on, oh my gosh, like you have to be this perfect person or somewhat perfect for our, I hate to say
for the leader.
For the, leader.
Yeah, like you don't deserve the leader's attention because
you're a bad mother. I think this falls all into their love for Angela. I think, they're all, I think especially the chick that was on the Black podcast, it is very clear from those text messages that she felt really hard for Angela. And I think that she is just jealous and wants to paint other people out as like not a really great, look, you try to point out all of their negative traits. So that way she seems more like a choice, like a permanent choice for Angela.
That makes sense to me.
Stop talk shit about your big ass fucking daughter, bitch. Get mad, scream at the phone, bitch.
Oh my gosh, your daughter.
I started fucking. That's like y'all talk shit about me. What? And another one of your children can't. What? That's like y'all talk shit about my kid. It's really weird. That's like y'all talk. Oh,
I'm skipping through.
So she has a kid too.
I think some of them. I don't know if Shay, the one in the bottom right, I don't know if she has a kid.
Well, she was like, "You're talking about my kid too." I think that's what she was saying. I could be wrong, but I thought that's what she was.
Hold on. Let's
sister. Yeah.
Sister.
I'm about to skip through.
Shay.
Don't say me down. Don't say down.
Yeah, I'm skipping through. Paris said I'm lost again.
This was done via text, and allegedly she'd also called CPS on Herbella69. That is an allegation.
The thing is, I don't want this.
Okay, so now Bella is on that same podcast.
Oh, these people are biased then, I feel like. Even though they have the Black podcast. Because I want to, okay, let me not, but I want to listen to them and see what questions they ask her before I make that decision, actually.
To be you versus Shay, because according to you, you're no longer in the cult.
Either way, that's the only even though I have nothing to do with Angela, what she said about my daughter, it is me and her. It is me and her. And it will always be me and her until me and her fight.
Let's get the text messages up so everybody can see. We can address that.
Maybe she's not being biased.
Just so y'all know, these text messages are super disturbing.
Shay can you pause it? I want to read that.
Yeah, okay. But man, this whole thing gonna be demonetized.
Mom, come.
Tell your dead ass godmom, come F with me, but she can't. What girl,
I'll get my peoples to more up. So yeah, let's talk about kids. Angela going to jail for R and starting a C.
This is the exact same thing she texted. Did she like copy and paste? Because this is some of the exact same thing she DM'd the other person in Instagram. Like verbatim. Angela going
I
to jail.
wonder what point did this chick say, "Hey, I'm in a cult." I wonder what was the stopping point.
Who, for
what
this
was
Angela?
No, for the chick that's on the screen
Angela.
right now.
Yeah, Bella.
Yeah, like I wonder
Bella.
because she was, head over heels for Angela, fighting for Angela, and now she says, "No, it's about me and this chick." But I'm like, really? Just because she said stuff about your kids, look at the bigger picture. Like you were all essentially like arguing for, like, where did this all originate from? This all originated from one female trying to put down the other female so that way one person looks better for their leader,
Do you think that is what made her be like, I'm in a cult, or did Angela do something?
It could be Angela. That's what I want to know, because this chick looks more like Angela had to do. I don't know. She looks like she.
I feel like Angela had to do something. Angela did something that made her mad. Because what I've noticed in some people, once the leader does something that's just too much for the person, it's like now they realize it's a cult.
Right.
And so her personality makes me feel like that's what that's what it was.
I hate, and then another thing with and then she insults her by saying, "Girl, you built like a whole whale." And I'm just saying, I felt like, and I know we talked about this yesterday, but it's very funny to me that all these people that were brought together for being big like big and beautiful are tearing each other down for the same thing. Like, that you said yesterday that brought them together. So not her threatening to UK her daughter. That's effed up. Wait,
Yeah,
where do I need to read this, girl? So she has a daughter too. So that chick has a daughter then.
Yeah. So
like, yeah, they're both horrible. They're horrible.
This is
messy. I can't even. They're still victims, but this is a threat. This is literally like you can go to the police and hand this in. Girl, I'll pay your daughter. Literally a threat.
Yep.
Oh goodness.
Your dad asked God mom to come fuck with bitch. Her ass up. So yeah, let's talk about. And she says, Angela going to jail for charges, bitch. Teeth, my own crib, good. Which you could say the same. Girl, you built like a whole well. My rent, good, bitch. And this last part is where your issue started, where she says, girl, I'll kill your daughter.
Wait, she's saying this to her. No.
Oh, so you were right before. Shay.
Yeah, so
said this
can is it possible for you to point up a photo? Because I feel like we might be confusing people. I don't know. But
so like find their pictures.
Yeah. Just so we're clear. So it's her who's bullying her.
That
built like a whale. That's interesting.
I don't know if their pictures will show up. I don't know if they're known enough. No, they're not known enough to show up in Google. So I know the orange hair is Bella, and she's the one who got sent the text messages. So she must be the one who said, go to the hospital.
Right.
And then is this Shay? I feel like that's E.
No.
Shay ain't. I don't know. Is that her? That might be her. I don't know how to spell her name.
It's okay. I thought maybe there might be a photo.
Oh, okay. We'll figure it out.
That's pretty much something that you really want to get out there because in your perspective, Shay is presenting herself as a victim.
That's what it is. It's not a perspective. That's what it is. That's what it is. I do not deny anything that I said to Shay. I don't deny anything. But she online said that she never said anything about my daughter. I also have a video of her talking about my daughter. She talks about my daughter all the time. So me being upset, of course I'm going to be upset. You're talking about my child. My child has nothing to do with anything. With Daddy Girls, Angela, nothing. But you're bringing my child into it. Why? What was the purpose of that? So now we got smoke. We definitely have smoke. And I'm not going to regret. I don't regret anything I said to her. Not a motherfucking thing. And I don't care how anybody feels about it.
But where is all this coming from? Why was she sending you all these text messages?
I have no clue. It was Mother's Day. I was on live on TikTok. I have no clue what was going on with her. None whatsoever. I'm on live. We celebrating Mother's Day on my live on TikTok. My TikTok live got banned, and she was texting me while I was on live on TikTok. That's why there's no response to those text messages, because I was on live. And then tell people I'm an unfit mother. You call ACS on me to try to get my daughter taken away from me? Of course we got a problem.
In an interview that her Bella69 did with the Black podcast, Bella maintains that it's because of Shay that everything went so south with Daddy's Girls. And what started as a polygamous relationship.
Okay, what's weird is Shay is the first one to leave Daddy's Girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why did she start all this beef after she's already left? That's
because I think it's that jealousness. You know, it's that I'm leaving, but I still want to. After she got rejected, and Angela was like, "Hey, I just want to be friends." Then I think she was like, you know, oh my God, she left the group, but I think she also still wanted to be a part of it. She had a hard time letting go, because you can tell, like, if I'm done with someone, I'm done with you. Like, if we break up, we're done. I'm deleting you. I'm blocking you from my phone, everything, etc. But Shay, she left the group after Angela rejected her and said, no, we're just going to be friends. But she was still holding on to all of that stuff. She was still like watching the TikToks and I felt like she was being envious.
I think so.
With an influencer who has a cult-like following turned into the cult that is now being presented. Bella states that they all joined in with the cult rhetoric as a tongue-in-cheek troll to haters amongst the community. Bella states that Shay was mad that Angela...
That's what I was thinking too, but then turned real.
No longer wanted to continue a romantic relationship with her after meeting up with Shay in person, and the rejection caused Shay to make up lies about her own relationship with Angela. Her Bella even provided proof of Shay's malicious intent by showing text messages of Shay directly telling Bella that she would kill her daughter.
Right off bat, I asked you why you left the cult, and you told me it was because of Shay. And I asked what you meant by that. And you said that the reason you left the cult was because of everything that Shay caused. That all this uproar, all this attention that y'all are getting is because Shay was no longer welcome into the cult and she wanted to cause problems for you guys. And you still feel that way?
It wasn't that she wasn't welcome. It's not that she wasn't welcome. Nobody ever kicked her out of anything. She got upset because Angela just wanted to be her friend. And this is what happens when a woman that's born, I don't fucking know. Yes, people started threatening my child.
Over Shay.
When my daughter, over Shay. With my daughter's everything to me. I don't give a hell who I'm with. If
some people have said
threatening my child because
some people have said that your daughter was a part of it too, that she was in the Daddy's Girl. Is that true?
No. My daughter don't know nothing about nothing. My daughter calls Angela Ange. She don't know nothing about nothing. She be chilling. She don't be in nobody's business. My daughter right now back here on the damn computer.
Wait, I'm sorry. That's crazy to me.
Oh no.
That's crazy to me.
She goes,
why?
I don't know nothing, but she back.
Why are you conducting this interview and she's right there and you're gonna say she knows nothing about nothing, but doing the interview right there?
She knows everything. This daughter knows everything.
Yeah, she knows everything, actually.
I wonder if the one that lived in the shelter, not that it matters, but I wonder if it was this one, because there's so many girls and I can't like remember all the names, but I remember like someone picking on someone because one of the girls picking on one of the girls for living in the shelter.
Yeah, for being home. Yeah, maybe.
And I think it was her. I think it was her, actually.
Yeah.
Because you have to wonder, is her daughter in the background, not to be, is her daughter in the background because that's the only room that they're in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I see like the two lamps. It doesn't look like those lamps. It looks like
like hotel.
It looks as if she has no choice but to be in the same room as her daughter.
Yeah, maybe.
The detectiveness, it looks like.
Yes, good detective work.
Davida said, not the child in the background. Paris goes, takes one to know one. Maybe you were referring to when we were reading the text messages. Yeah.
Yes, Paris was talking about the text messages.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Isabella, welcome to the live. Thank you.
Oh, hey, Isabella. Yeah, we're not talking about anything cool today.
But yeah, I gotta say what Davida said was exactly my reaction. I don't know what I would do, because I did think about, maybe there's no other room, because it does kind of look like a hotel, but
yeah, no house is built like that with the lamps.
Maybe she doesn't have a car, because I'm thinking, I would go to the car. Maybe there's no car. I don't know. I would go outside. I don't know. I would not, because the fact that the child she said, she calls Angela Ange. So why is the child got a nickname for somebody that she knows nothing about?
And just for one thing too, she has I don't think she wants to be outside because she has a ring light on her or some type of
to make it, because she want to look professional, but it's not that serious. I don't know.
Right. She could have gone to the bathroom, actually. Mm-hmm. There's have to be a bathroom. Or maybe not. If she's in a shelter, it's probably a community bathroom, but I don't know.
So. Yeah, well, it looks... But anyway, that makes...
She don't pay attention to shit?
Yes, they do. Kids pay attention to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
So why would people say that? Somebody else said that I sold my daughter to Angela. What? What are y'all talking about?
However, the idea of Shay not necessarily being the most reputable source with a
what happened?
Vested interest in making the daddy's girl fandom look like a bloodthirsty cult did not look so great for those who may have jumped on the story a little bit too soon. Aunt Karen.
Oh, really? Yeah, she really don't like Karen.
So I know she doesn't like her. So what is she saying?
So Paige is saying that because this isn't true, that her daughter was never in the cult, etc. This false story looks really bad for Karen, the TikTok chick who went along with it. Paige clearly thinks that Karen is a clout chaser like no other. Apparently, Paige just thinks that Karen, from this cough, fake cough thing, she really truly believes that Karen is just, she doesn't really care about the cause. She cares about the clout that she's getting for the cause.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I remember Karen was saying, this is affecting children. When Karen said that, I thought she meant like the women getting scammed with their money is affecting their children, because that's money that could have gone to their children. But maybe the rumor was a child was in the cult.
Yeah.
There are some people who may have ran with the cult narrative before taking some time to do some critical thinking about people's motivations or even the willingness to call out certain discrepancies in people's stories. Aunt Karen. So, in support of Shay coming forward and calling Bella a bad parent, King also gave his 2 cents about the night that Bella offered him a place to stay.
Okay, what's you gotta say?
That it was inappropriate for Bella to offer him a place to stay when her daughter was in the same hotel.
Wait.
That it was inappropriate for Bella to have asked a man to share.
Did he stay though? Oh, wait a minute.
Space with her daughter.
Calling you weird because you was trying to get him to sleep in the same hotel room with your daughter. I said, huh?
That's exactly what I said.
And I was like, somebody said it exactly.
Because that's exactly what happened. You sat here and you offered me a place to.
I don't know. I feel like this dude. I'm just trying to think about that situation. I feel like that's not a situation that would warrant. oh, let me badmouth her. Could you believe that she offered me a place to stay at the same room as her talk? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this dude might also be clout chasing. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I think I have to just listen a little bit to what he's saying. I don't know. I have to listen a little bit more.
Then you said, oh, my daughter, you didn't even tell me until I was about to go over there. Oh, my daughter's here. I was like, what? Like, what type of grown woman in their right mind would have a man that they never met before or know nothing about?
She's
sleep in the same fucking.
No, I feel like he is. I don't know how to explain it. Like if the story wasn't already coming out, if she wasn't already being on podcasts and stuff, he wouldn't have said anything. It would have just been that was weird that she didn't tell me her child was in the same room.
I feel like this is the same situation as yeah, I'm about to compare an Ethan Klein thing. Remember how you were saying that Ethan Klein, or we were saying that Ethan Klein, we don't think he necessarily cares that Trisha said those horrific things about Jewish people. He just said, he called her out on it because he knew that she would get hate. Like, I don't think he went to bed at night thinking, oh my gosh, Trisha said those horrible things. I don't think he was really bothered by it. Can people obviously be bothered by it? Of course, it was horrific what Trisha did, but I don't think Ethan was bothered by it. And I'm relating that to this man, maybe because I did videos, maybe because it's been like an Ethan Klein and Trisha Paytas this week, but I'm relating it to this man because I don't think if this man was truly bothered by it, then he would have said that when it happened. Or he would have communicated this earlier if he was really bothered by it. If he felt like the child was unsafe and etc. And the question is, I still like to know, did he freaking stay? Because he's complaining about it, but did he actually go and stay with her? And this does kind of question this lady's character, this Bella's character, the fact that she's inviting a man who she doesn't know in a hotel room. I wonder what her situation is, but anyway, she's inviting this man in a hotel room and that she's never met before with her daughter there. So that's very no, I don't have kids, but she's not watching the kids I don't have. No, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. So yeah, I get what you're saying. I feel like he's only bringing it up because she's a topic of discussion and he feels like, oh, I have something to input.
This no doubt also.
Oh, I just want to say Lillian said, yeah, I want to know if he slept at the hotel too, because if he says yes, then he is sus too.
Yeah. Because he didn't say. I mean, maybe we got to play more, but he was like, oh, you didn't tell me your daughter was here. Okay, then what happened next? Right. I want to know.
Audience to question Bella's motives as to why she would let a grown man that she doesn't really know around her child who many would deem as vulnerable. So what started, in my humble opinion, as a goodwill gesture, helping somebody out who needed to get off the streets for one night, is now being used as a weapon against somebody else's ability to be a good mother.
Do you think so?
That's exactly what I think. Mind you, her judgment is off. Okay, you only have one hotel room. You don't know this man. It's just you and your daughter.
It makes me think yes, can someone do a good deed? Of course, but I don't know. It makes
it was like she was trying to do a good deed, but not you weren't really thinking. I don't know.
That's not where my head is. That wasn't where my head was at.
What do you think? What do you think?
You know what? Never mind. It's really not.
Well, no, what do you think? Say what you think. Say it.
She's inviting a man to a hotel room. So was it a good deed? What? I'm just. Was it? I don't know. I don't think it's fair to completely. I think Paige is taking sides a little bit. I just want to look at both sides here, and because Paige has already taken the side of, well, he's trying to turn a lady who just wanted to offer him a place to stay into basically a weapon. But can we look at the other side too, that maybe, just maybe, it wasn't a good deed as well?
That is true. We don't know which way. We don't know whose intentions was what. That is true. I don't. I wonder how that guy took it. Like, I wonder if
did he fucking stay in the goddamn hotel? That's what I want to know. That's the question. Did you stay? And if he, and honestly, I don't think if Paige doesn't pay, I hope that she plays more of this. But if she doesn't, then I feel like he stayed because he didn't mention that he didn't. I don't know.
Now, I have to state for the record that all of this was going on at a time when Bella was very much involved with the Daddy's Girls cult, as well as being heavily involved with Angela. So in response to King's commentary of Bella's parenting ability, as well as the viral sensational stories of the Daddy's Girls cult in videos that King had made, King then ended up receiving multiple flags on his TikTok in regards to Angela's cult and his affiliation with Bella 69. And he alleges that cult members were instructed to, by Angela, false flag a lot of these videos to get them off the platform.
Minding my own business, okay? And just like every other content creator with a large platform, we literally sit here minding our own beeswax, just talking about it because, well, it's trending. So we're going to talk about it. As soon as I said the women are victims, and I felt bad for them, my live got reported 9 times yesterday.
Oh my god.
9. And thank the good TikTok gods, I have.
Yeah, I feel like he stayed. It's like the story's moving on from there. I feel like he stayed.
I don't know.
On my page.
This is where things start to escalate, because shortly after that, King then receives a text message from a number he doesn't know. He then assumes that the number must be Angela because they threatened to groom his child.
Oh. Had to get you a black queen so she can help you with rent. Your pretty daughter can be a daddy's girl. How much is your daughter? Who sent that to him?
I'm skeptical.
You're skeptical? Like that's a fake text?
Like, yeah, like I don't know what to believe. So I can believe he did this himself. It's very easy to do. And then, or two, I could believe that someone actually sent this to him. He could have been really pissed and this could be a response of his TikTok being reported 9 times, even though, it still stayed up. So I'm really skeptical. Like I need more. I'm skeptical with everyone in this group.
Threatening to groom my 10-year-old daughter. You and your culture never did that.
This situation, compiled with King's content being taken down, caused King to go into full-blown attack mode.
That's what I'm saying.
And the cult members, where he maintains that the only person who could have possibly have given Angela his number was Bella 69.
God did me say something. No.
Well, yeah. I bet Bella gave Angela his number because he was trash talking her on live.
Right.
See that?
That's true, but how would, think about it though, how would that help his case? How would that help her case? How would that help? I'm just looking at who would it really help at the end of the day, and how would it help her? She's already doesn't want to be known as a cult. She's already getting TikTok accounts taken down left from right. They've already created this narrative that she's a cult and she's trying so hard to separate herself from that and saying that's not what it is. So then why would she do this? Now, people could say she's just being petty AF, and it's very possible that she sent this, but I like to look at it also as who's going to gain more from this action here. And he's already upset of what happened. So I'm just saying, like, who would gain more traction? Who would gain? And it would be him. I'm not pointing the fingers out. I'm just saying I'm having an open, I have to see it from both sides. So I'm really very skeptical and don't know what to believe, honestly.
So it could be fake.
Mm-hmm.
Gade bouzon ça, man. Baby, I know Bella gave you my number so you can threaten to perform sex trafficking on my 10-year-old child.
See, why would...
You said what?
Yeah, I'm just saying, see, like it doesn't... Look who's gaining more.
That's crazy as hell. Tread very lightly with me, baby. Tread very, very lightly with me.
Now, in reality, there is absolutely no way for us to be able to tell if this text message was sent by Angela or any of the cult members. Many have speculated that King has done this himself to further insert himself into the drama. However, again, I don't know if we'll ever be able to know this, as feuds within the Daddy's Girl community were gaining a lot of traction on TikTok.
Then you sit here on Beyonce's internet and said you would offer your child if you had to this bitch?
Oh,
no,
I never said that. Yes, you did.
Fuck
I
out of here.
never said that.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, listen, I never said that. I don't offer my daughter right here.
Oh my God, the daughter from again.
Her and my child's right here, but don't know.
So
tell me you're a bad parent without telling me you're a bad parent. Like, so I mean, not to parent shame, but once again, her daughter who doesn't know anything, she's yelling, "My daughter's right here!"
Yeah,
like,
but she doesn't know anything. You're screaming. You got your thing on loud. You're screaming, but the daughter doesn't know anything. But every time you're on live, she's right here. She's actually right here. No.
My daughter up for nothing. What are you talking about?
Yo, I'm just wondering, like, how old the daughter kind of looked like, maybe 10, 11. I'm just thinking back, if I was that age, what the hell would I be thinking? I don't even know. What would I be thinking? Like, how would this be making me feel?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Or it's like the daughter just used to it. Like, does her mom get into stuff like this all the time, and maybe the girl is used to it? I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. She's awful.
What do you know Angela as? What do you know Angela as?
No, involving her.
Have I ever made you call her daddy or anything like that?
No, that's messed up.
What are y'all talking about? My daughter don't know nothing about this shit.
Actually, she do, apparently.
Nothing.
Yes, she does. You're sitting there yelling.
Well, look at the person recording. The person recording. Why are you bringing her into it exactly? Why did you bring her?
It's just
Why did you insert her like tag team?
TikTok has come down to this type of bullshit, and this is what the fuck we find entertaining. It's draining to me, and you know I can't with the negative energy on either side. It's just so fucking much. It's not enough soju in the world for this shit. It's not.
If I was on that life, I would definitely need a drink.
Black I put it on my parents, my dead parents. I never offered my daughter up to nobody.
This is too much. What's also interesting is how seriously this is like an online. This is completely online. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't seem to have affected people's work status or anything like that. So it's so interesting to me how seriously I don't know if this is before or after somebody called CPS on her kid, but it's just so interesting to me how like meaningful this seems to be for them.
Say that is fucked up.
Let me tell you, Bella.
You never heard that come out.
Yes, I did. I was on the. I wish I was
the same way that they got you here is the same way he received that info, sis.
But that's the same way that they got you didn't even hear it come out my mouth. Why would you say that to me?
Oh, not y'all in the comments defending Bella. Oh, y'all some fucking weirdos.
They wishy-washy too.
Y'all some fucking weirdos. Nah. See. Shay was one thing, but y'all ain't here calling her a victim?
Really? He has a cat in his hand.
I'm not trying to play a victim at all, but I never offered my daughter up for nothing. For nothing. My daughter don't know nothing about nothing.
Y'all some weirdos in this comment section, bro. Y'all some weirdos for that shit.
Bunny, I swear on my parents.
Turn off the comments.
Yeah,
Turn off the comments.
Y'all some fucking weirdos, bro.
My
Y'all
daughter
some
is,
fucking
my
weirdos.
parents are dead. You hear me, Bunny?
Y'all
I
some
never,
fucking
ever,
weirdos,
ever
bro.
offered my daughter up
Y'all
for
some
nothing.
weirdos, bro. Y'all
So
some
for
fucking
people to
weirdos.
say that about
Y'all some
me,
fucking
I
weirdos.
left because people
I gotta skip through.
my child.
Nah.
Or where you end up in this.
But he's getting some money.
They over here in the
Bunny,
comments
if you
sticking
knew
up
me
for
as
But King
I don't even know how TikTok works. Do people can send you money through on
Yeah,
people's
so
lives?
those roses, those
Mhm.
cost money. So those are like, I don't know, like 10 cents, 20 cents or something. So
Oh, so when you give a rose, you're giving them like 20 cents?
yeah, basically.
Oh, interesting.
So when you go on TikTok, you'll see a lot of random lives. Like you'll see a fake Cardi B on live. The Rock is live. People watching movies, Moana, SpongeBob, like just whatever that people will get on and give you some roses and stuff because that's some
Wow.
money.
Man.
Right in.
But King confessed in a live stream that he was able to obtain the IP address from the text message he received, and that the IP address returns back to Angela's location. However, once again, there is absolutely no way to verify the validity of these
Yeah, because
claims.
apparently everybody knows where Angela lives.
King also states his home address was doxed multiple times in comment section by the Daddy's Girls cult members, and that people had even gone as far as to contact his job and to ring them a total of 27 times in order to get him fired.
All right, so in the past 6 days, I've had anonymous texts of people threatening to groom my 10-year-old child. I've had people literally post my address in the comment section of my lives. People have literally put my job's phone number in the comment section on my live and called my job 27 times to get me fired.
Why don't I not like feel bad? I don't know. I just, you know, when you could just on a human level, you're just like, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Maybe this did happen, and I'm so sorry if this really did happen. I just find something not right. Like I find something not authentic, not real.
Yeah.
Like you're lying about something. It just to me, it just seems like if this is what's happening, if you're, people are calling your jobs and shit, if this is what's happening, then I'm not going to sit here and continue talking about it online. If that's what's happening, I would do things like recently, like I changed my number. I would do things recently. I stayed off Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff. Like I would do things to not be on platforms to where I feel like I'm going to get bullied, attacked, or etc. You know what I mean? Or stalked, etc. To me, he's just this is like his food. Like he's thriving right here. He loves this. To me, I don't see this as anything else, but I could be wrong. And I just feel like, no, something's not right about you. You seem shady. I don't know. It just, why are you going? It's like you're pulling a Trisha Paytas, like you're crying. And sorry, once again, sorry if I'm like, I'm relating because this whole entire week has been Trisha Paytas crap. So I just find it easy to relate things from her to them. But it's just like we were talking earlier in the week about Trisha Paytas crying and then pressing the record button. And then after she's done pressing the record button, she has to take out the SD chip and put it into the computer and then post the video, YouTube video, etc. It's like here, it's kind of like, you don't think, oh, if someone called my job 27 times to be exact, that's what he says, 27 times. And just to be real, even that shows shady to me. Like, someone called you 27. If it was 27 times, I would just say they called a lot of times. They called, but 27, like you really counted how many times they called. I don't know. It just seems just not genuine. If you're really that bothered, you don't go like on camera like Trisha Paytas, press the record button or the live button and start telling people about what's going, like, what do you gain from this other than apparently roses, right? Like, what do you gain from this? So I guess roses.
Yeah. And it's about to get real ugly for some of y'all. I'm telling y'all right now.
And that's another thing. One more thing. When he says it's about to get real ugly, it's about to do this, like, that's another thing. How does that fucking help your case? Like, he's been saying, he's been saying, try me. I remember when my racist neighbor was like, try me, bitch, try me. I sure did and got a restraining order. Like, I don't understand, like, what is the whole, he's going on camera saying how all of these horrible things happened to him. He's been doxxed, but then pretty much also says, on the other hand, try me.
Yeah. Something seems off to me too.
Yeah.
It's like all of it together. It's like something. Maybe it's because he didn't tell us if he spent the night or not. Like since then, the mere fact that he even went on live to talk about it, since then, the pathway to understanding him is missing panels in the sidewalk.
Here's where the situation takes a bit of a weird turn for me. King started listening to certain commenters and random hearsay about what Angela had said and done in regards to King. I feel as if King is intentionally misapprehending what's being said in order to build this story up. None of what was said was presented as fact. They were just merely commenters' hearsay that became noise in the whole story. Because we all know that commenters as well as trolls love internet drama. They love when people act out of emotion.
Angela says I'm a liar?
See, too much.
Oh, this is freezing out for me.
It's freezing out? I paused it. I don't know if that was it. But yeah, he's getting very emotional on live. Yes, I don't know. There's some things, because if these were all teenagers, I would be looking at them differently. But these are all grown people. This doesn't make sense to me. Why are you always on live?
Janice says, I think he just wants attention and all the high ground. He's a nice guy that couldn't stay with a child in the room, but he's also a big, tough badass, and he's on live all day, apparently. Like, why is he, right? Like, why is he yelling at us? Like, that's exactly how I feel. Like, yeah, I don't buy on a human-to-human level. I feel like something's just not right. And when you meet someone, I didn't meet him, but when you see someone, you could just tell you're lying.
Something feels off,
Yeah. That's how I feel about this guy.
Wait, she name dropped me? Wait a minute. She name dropped me? She says my life is a lie? Well, why don't you come on here and say it to me?
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be great.
Why don't you hop on here and say it?
Huh?
He's enjoying this.
Yeah. I feel like high school vibe. I feel like, gossip, like, oh, what was said? Who had said what? I don't know. So all of these shenanigans make me feel like, okay, we're talking about a cult though. This is a cult. Like, this is something that's supposed to be serious, but it makes me feel like it's hard to take things seriously.
Well, he's not part of the cult. He was like the clout chaser. He saw an opportunity and he took it. So good for him, I guess. But that's him. He's not in the cult. He's just an opportunist.
Is a lie. You're a fake stud. Oh, look. User number 1,500, blah, blah, blah. Lotto numbers just drop yellow hearts. Of course. Another one that's afraid to show their face.
Too much,
of course.
Who is this?
Someone just said she wanted to fight me. She said she wanted to fight their face. Of course. But my life is a lie. She said she wanted to fight me.
I don't know who that is.
Someone just wanted to fight me.
Is she a cult member?
You want to fight a grown ass man? You're a woman. I'm not putting my hands on a woman, but I got plenty of women that put their hands on you.
You know what? This is illegal too. Like, why are you asking people, you want to fight me? Want to fight you? Like,
this is real.
Love to
yeah, like
you're not putting your hands
You
on
don't
me.
have to. I will.
And King is a 32-year-old man. I truly don't believe that King is naive enough to believe every little thing it is that he hears.
Oh, because I paused it. Is it breaking up for anybody else? Let me let it play.
Yeah, like it's not even. It's not.
Truly don't
the
believe
screen
he's
hasn't moved for me in a while.
And I truly believe Sanchez naive enough to
No,
believe
it's
every
not
little
moving
thing
at
it
all.
is that he hears without substantiated evidence. I just truly don't believe he's that stupid. And I truly believe that King was
It's not moving at all.
Running
Like it hasn't
with
been for a while, but
narrative.
I was hoping that it would move. But
You
it
don't
hasn't.
see? Do you see now? It's smaller, and there's my recommendeds on the side.
No.
Yeah, let's try this.
Okay, now I see it. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Oh, because I just took it off. Okay.
More drama from this story. I mean, we can't say that he didn't have a vested interest in keeping the beef going, as King saw his following and his viewership significantly boost in the weeks it is that he spoke.
Are you seeing it?
No. Does anyone else see it, or is it just me? All I see is a black screen. That's it.
So you didn't hear the video?
I heard it. I just.
This has a black screen. Okay, let me try this.
I don't know where I always have problems. Okay, I see a screen. I see a graph chart.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Jenna said don't see anything. So maybe now she sees something. So let's press play. Oh, Lillian said it was a black screen for her too.
Are you seeing it and hearing it?
No, I like here's what it's gonna suck, but can you like remove the screen record and start it up again? Because it's not.
Yeah, that's what I just did.
Oh.
I'll do it again. So now there's no screen, right?
Okay, got it.
Like for you, you see the two of us, right? That's the two of us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, did this screen shift?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
I don't hear any audio.
You don't hear it?
Not any audio.
Oh Lord.
What type of grown woman sit here and wants to sacrifice their children for a woman they never met? With sandpaper tongue at that.
What?
Y'all didn't hear about this? You didn't hear about Bella trying to sacrifice her daughter? For Bella, she said she would sacrifice her daughter for a stud that she never met and got a tattoo of. And I was sitting right next to this woman at Stonewall a couple weeks ago when we were with Sam Smith and Ziggy. She was sitting right next to me. We were chilling and everything. I had no idea who I was sitting next to. No idea. And then offered for me to sleep at her house while her daughter is there.
comments in King's live streams essentially became a collective identification. We're able to see in real time internet discourse becoming like a virus and mutating from delusions and trolling on screen to affecting real lives. And lives were affected tremendously, especially in the case of Herbella69.
Police.
On the 23rd of October, 2021.
I'm sorry.
Herbella
Hey guys,
left-
is the screen working for everyone? Because it's been pausing still since you press play, but I want to know if it's working for everyone. Is it just me? I don't know what's going on, but it's just you won't say if he spent the night. Interesting. Oh yeah,
Well,
it's
I
frozen.
paused it now. Okay, hold on. Let me play with no audio.
So, I wonder if
is it playing? Do y'all see it playing? The audio is playing, but not the screen.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. So I could hear the audio, but it was just Petty Page frozen. Like even taking it out of the thing and like exiting out of the YouTube channel and then just going back into Page's thing again. Sorry, guys. Like lives.
Judicial ramifications.
You gotta love lives.
To help? Hold on. Where were we? It was police. Sound of the police.
69 doxing King to Angela, as well as the Daddy's Girl cult members. One fateful evening, she received
it working?
a message that made her want to call the first man.
Because personal information, no, I did not.
I mean, you hear the audio.
Okay, but what is the screen? What are you seeing on the screen?
Now I see it's paused, and now I see it as that chick with a thing over her head, bonnet. There we go. But it was just her pausing. Like it's just that we can hear the audio, but it's just the screen is pausing. So I don't.
Because personal information. I know how that feels to get your personal information leaked. My number was put on freaking Twitter. I did not leak this man's stuff. And once again,
so the video's not moving.
No.
Like, oh well, I don't know what else to do.
Damn. Do you want to just? Is it possible to like restart the thing again, like the whole
podcast, the whole?
Yeah, like kind of restart it. Because I think what it is, it's a screen recording thing on the StreamYard. I think that maybe it just needs a reboot. But in order to do that, I don't know if that means like ending the podcast and then, I mean, not the podcast, the live and then starting again. If you want to do that, I don't know.
Just having issues. Thing. But check with it. Okay. The only thing I know to do is the only thing I know to do is to start a new broadcast. Unless we want to just listen while I try to get in touch.
Oh, you know what? You know what you haven't done? Stop the cam and then start the cam again. Take yourself out of it and maybe that might help. I don't know. Like exit out of the YouTube channel, out of the YouTube and stop the cam. So we're not ending the live. You're just literally exiting out of everything.
Starla, what do you mean exit out of everything?
Like, you know how you were just gone? Just, you know, you would say stop cam, but you're not ending the live. You're just stopping cam at the bottom. And you would like camera.
again, instead of him coming and talking to me about it, he get on fucking live and bitch and moan and complain to y'all. No, I did not give out that man's number. He never said he would hit you. He said he has people for me. And I got people for him. You're having children call him. What are you talking about? Hi, baby. What are you talking about?
Joker?
Who children do? Who I got calling him?
Was it working?
No.
Oh, you weren't saying anything. So
No.
I just thought, oh, it's working. I'll leave it like that.
No, it's not. I think we might have to end it and start another one because it's not.
Okay. Could y'all hear it?
No, we can hear it. It's just the image isn't moving.
Okay. This customer support wants me to screenshot what I see. Like, that's gonna help. That doesn't help because I can see fine. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna end this one and start a new one. Let's see if that helps. Okay, y'all. Okay, so stay tuned. Look out for the new one.